Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Devin Townsend. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to have a chat.
It's nice to be here.
So you've officially hit the road with Between the Buried and Me. How are the shows treating you so far?
It's good. It's the first tour that I've done in like a year and a half. So the process is a little confusing because you spend a bunch of time living one life, and then all of a sudden when you find that life that you were living for the past year and a half has very little attention, and then you get to this life and it's nothing but attention, it takes about a week and a half to kind of migrate from one to the other. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
Almost there. But the shows are great, and we know the guys, and they're really nice, and so all is well in DevTown.
Well, you've been posting these really fun tour documentaries, and a lot of them showcase what you do on your days off. So sometimes you're at Denny's, sometimes you're kind of just walking around.
Yep.
And other times you're doing absolutely nothing. There was a 4-minute video.
That was Zim's one
That
from
was
yesterday.
fantastic. 4-minute video, just chilling out, working, barely any movement.
Well, I think a lot of times the public interpretation of what it means to be in a touring band is probably rooted in like the images from the 80s, you know, where it's parties and alcohol and, you know, groupies and all this sort of stuff. But the reality of it for a band such as ourselves, who have been doing it for a while, and a lot of us are kind of in our mid-40s and married with kids and all these sorts of things, the whole trip is much less debaucherous than one might think. And maybe that one from the day off there yesterday is a positive spin on people's interpretation of what a day off in a touring band would be like.
Seeing that a lot of the videos do base themselves around days off, to you, what's the ultimate city to have a day off in?
One with a nice hotel, food around it. Maybe, I don't know. I do nothing. I mean, on my day off, it's like social fatigue is the whole trip for me. It's like so many people and so much energy and so much. You have to be on all the time, like specifically if somebody has like an emotional investment in what you do. If they come up and they have something to tell you, or if they're excited, or if they want to take a picture or something, a lot of times you find yourself in this frame of mind where you're like, oh fuck, I don't want to be around anybody. But if that's the attitude you bring to those interactions, it's very easy to bum people out, and I don't want to do that. So I find that when I have a day off, I don't want to do anything.
So there's a lot of sleeping involved.
Yeah, a fair amount. A lot of doing nothing. You know, I'll have a bath and eat 6 times in the day. You know.
Well, it's an exciting time because musically, Transcendence is officially out. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. The direct definition of that word is experience beyond the normal or physical level. So was that a feeling you received while putting this record together? What's the meaning behind that to you, the significance?
Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of times when I write, an album title just sort of appears. It's just all paths point towards your objective. And for me, because the thing I bring to the table is vision. I've always had a vision for music, and it appears fairly early in the process. And then the album title is usually an unconscious thing where all the music or experiences or the colors or the shapes of that particular period of life point to a word, right? And I think in the sense of transcendence for this, in hindsight, I think it's more just getting over things in general, you know, whether or not it's yourself, your own trip, whatever you're held up on, you know. And I think that it's about trying to aim yourself in a direction that's positive, though, whether or not it's, I don't know, something to do with getting over yourself, which I clearly haven't done. So hooray for the next record.
The vocals on this record are massive. I love the choir that you brought in. Seeing the whole behind the scenes thing, you guys kind of goofing around, nailing those notes was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're good.
But in those videos, there was one where you were just belting out notes, note after note, and then after doing that, you just go, ow.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm just a pussy. I mean, it's like everything seems to take a lot out of me. Anytime I'm doing an interview, I think, oh, it takes so much out of me. Oh, social things take so much out of me. Oh, singing. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe my true nature is I just want to do fuck all, like professionally. That'd be great. I wonder if you could find a way to do that. Like your whole trip is you just eat. That's what you do.
Become Guy Fieri.
Oh yeah, but then you have to be Guy Fieri, which would suck, right? But no, he seems all right. He seems all right. Singing takes a lot out of you, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, so does coal mining, and I get to sing, so, you know, I got the black lung, pops.
Well, the final song on this record is a Wien cover. So out of all tracks that you could have covered or kind of put your spin on, why did you decide that one?
I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where you're like subconsciously, oh, is it the, is it? Okay. I'm
Don't
being
worry.
summoned.
Wrapping it up very soon.
I'm being summoned. Here we go. Sorry, Simon, I'm right there. All right. All right. The Wien cover was important because it's the one song, one band that, because each person in the band has a very separate musical taste, but it's like the one band that we all kind of could agree on. Okay. Plus, I like the idea of ending this record with something I didn't write, because it implies like maybe giving up a bit of the control, which I think was what the theme was ultimately. That's what Transcendence about.
There we go. We got to
control.
Well, just to wrap things up, anything you want to say to all of the fans who will be viewing?
A music blog, yeah. When I first saw the name, I thought it was like one word from a different language, which makes sense. A music blog, yeah.
A music blog, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a music blog, comma, yeah. And I will agree that yeah is the best way to end a music blog in this particular case. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite artists.
And there's Fallujah's bottle of piss. Just so you know. I got to go do another thing.
Yes, you do.
See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Show again. Bye.